Welcome everyone to the video games pickup video for May 2024, and I know over the last month I've been a little quiet, but that's because I've just been kind of busy with life, working on my dieting. I'm back down to 183 pounds if any of y'all care, but that's besides the point. We're not here to talk about weight loss, we're here to talk about video games. But this month I'm gonna change it up a little bit because I didn't really pick up much in terms of video games, but I did pick up some cool things in terms of media. So with that being said, let's get into it. So Amazon, during Memorial Day, had a nice little sale on 4K movies. So I picked up a bunch of movies that I'm going to show you guys just to kind of add content to this video, or else it would have been very short. One movie, which is Beetlejuice, didn't come in yet. It's actually back ordered, but I love Beetlejuice, and with the anticipation of Beetlejuice 2 coming out, I think in September and or October, I felt like I needed it because I loved that movie as a kid, and I'm a big Michael Keaton fan. So let's get into the movies. We got some classics. I'm a big person with classic movies. Big fan of classic movies, I guess is what I want to say. So first, we go to Alfred Hitchcock, and I picked up The Birds. Now, I watched The Birds the first time when I was a kid, probably in the summer of like 2001, 2002. My mom actually had it on VHS, and me and my cousin watched it one faithful summer afternoon, and I, to this day, thought it was a really, really strange, odd movie, which is why I had to buy it. Now, going to another classic, I picked up Casablanca. Now, I know this is on the list of like the greatest movies of all time, and I am guilty of saying that I've never seen it fully through. I've seen bits and pieces of it. So this month, with it being a part of that sale, I decided to pick it up. Now, the last little set of classic movies I picked up was a kind of a box set called Film Noir, The Dark Side of Cinema 16. This includes The Mystery of Marie Roget, Chicago Deadline, and Iron Man. But not like Iron Man isn't a superhero. It kind of looks like it's a boxing movie. So, alright, it's a black and white film set. I'm a sucker for black and white films. I will tend to watch the Samuel Goldwyn channel on like the Roku TVs for his classic movies, and it's all black and white. To me, there's something about a good black and white film that just kind of is a different vibe, right? Now, I picked up a movie also that's right down my alley, and that is The Iron Claw. Me being the wrestling fan that I am, I had to pick this up. It's the story of the Von Erich family, the wrestling family out of Texas that's full of tragedy, unfortunately, but I've heard this was a fantastic movie, so I needed to finally see it because I never got a chance to see it in theaters. Now, the video games pickups for this month is going to start with a themed item. You see me in my Persona 5 shirt, and recently Persona 3 came out. Persona 3 Reload, for that matter, the remake. So I actually pre-ordered this a while ago, and it finally came in, and that is the limited edition G Fuel for Persona 3 Reload. Now, this is actually a really cool set. I usually don't buy limited edition like G Fuel sets, but it being a Persona thing, I felt like I need to have it because I have all these random Persona limited edition things. So it comes with a nice little like shaker bottle, which I actually really like. I really never also drank G Fuel powder. I bought the cans every so often, so hopefully this is just as good. And here is the Persona 3 Reload G Fuel. It says it's a citrus strawberry flavored. It's called Cadenza. It mentions being sugar-free, 15 calories for energy, focus, endurance, and reaction. What I kind of like is the little logos for what it says to do are all based from Persona, I'm pretty sure. So with that being said, you know, I'm gonna probably eventually try this out when I'm playing an SMT game. Granted, I finally started SMT 5, and maybe that'll help me get through it a little bit. It also comes with this little sticker, which is kind of cool. I noticed that in the box, and I love that the box that it came in is very similar to the actual Persona 3 Reload Collector's Edition box, which I also have. So when I probably put these both on the shelf, as you can see it back there, it's literally almost the same thing. They're probably going to be like sitting right next to each other because I feel like I need to keep the box for this just because it's kind of cool. Now, speaking of Persona, or the SMT series in itself, I decided to go ahead and pick up the HD remaster of SMT 3 Nocturne on the Switch. I did play this not too long ago on PS2 fully, and I loved the game. I didn't think I was gonna buy the HD remaster because they had just like announced the HD remaster or released it as I started playing the PS2 version. And it's a long game, but it was a game that really drew me in, and I was able to get this for like $10, so I figured, yeah. Another game for the Switch I got this month is the remake of Super Mario RPG. I know this seems a little off kilter from everything we're talking about here, but Mario RPG, I have the original cart for the Super Nintendo. I played that game for the first time through probably back in the summer of 2013, so 11 years ago, and I loved that game. I got it from a friend when I bought his Super Nintendo off of him, and before that I had really only played it through like emulators, and I would really only get to like the first little half hour of the game before kind of calling it quits. So when I finally played through the game, in all of its quirkiness, I loved it. So when Nintendo announced that they were finally remaking it, I felt like I was gonna eventually pick it up. I just didn't know when, and it was on sale through Amazon for Memorial Day. This game seems to be going on sale quite often now, and I'm excited to play this again on the Switch. Now, I know we took a little detour there, so let's get back to talking about SMT. Because for the PlayStation 2, the last game I picked up this month is a game that I picked up the first one of it not too long ago, and I said I wanted the second one as well just to kind of round out the series, and I didn't know when I was ever going to get my hands on it because it is a little bit pricey, but I scored a great deal on this month, and that is Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2 Reidou Kazunohua versus King Abaddon. I definitely butchered that name, and I apologize for it. Now, this is a part of the SMT series. It has that art style, but to me, I think these games are like hack and slash games. They're like more of an action-adventure to my knowledge versus traditional SMT combat. I could be wrong about that. I could be confusing with a whole different series. But it does say do battle with blades, bullets, and beasts and discover strategic possibilities of the new mag balancing system. So maybe. Like I said, I picked up the first one not too long ago, and, you know, just like Digital Devil Saga, if I have part one, I need part two eventually. So, being able to get this for a decent price when it is going up there in price, I figured I would jump on it now, take the hit now in terms of, you know, buying video games, and just kind of swallow it up because I swear this is going to be something that's going to get pricier as time goes on. Because it is, I think, one of the more obscure PlayStation 2 games, especially one of the more obscure SMT games in modern time. Between this and Digital Devil Saga, I don't know if they're ever going to like re-release those, so it's nice to have the original copies of them. So that rounds out my month of May 2024. You know, I picked up 3 games, a bunch of movies, that P3 Reload G Fuel, and yeah, you know, I've been playing SMT 5 recently, trying to get through it. Grindy game. I actually think it's a little bit harder than Nocturne was. In terms of just, I guess, overall balancing. Nocturne has very traditional SMT combat. This does too in SMT 5, but it's just a little different somehow, some way. I've also been playing a game called Foreclosed, which I just started this morning. I know it's a little, like, 3-4 hour game, so I figured it'd be a nice little chill thing to play on a Saturday afternoon. So with that being said, guys, what did you think of the media pickups, I guess you could say, this month? Especially the game pickups. As always, thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Help me out. Give me motivation to make more videos for you all. So yeah, if you have any video ideas, leave them down below as well. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, game on, enjoy your summer as we're going through it now. I will catch you next time. Bye.